Mark, I'm Ed Curry. I started in early 70s farming along. My father started here in 1952, came here from Oklahoma. Chili was a major part of our way of making a living because in the early days there was cotton bases and you couldn't grow what you couldn't grow a lot. So today we produce chili. I went into genetics in the late 70s. I actually started at 8 years old having an interest in genetics with my father in Hatch, New Mexico at the Lytle Ranch. And they produced certified seed there. And at 8 years old, I knew that was important. So today, we're the standard of the industry in genetics for chili. All the Hatch chili, 90% plus is our seed, has been for 30 plus years. We produce crops like rosemary. We produce some specialty crops that are along the cacti family. That we can't talk a lot because we have an NDA sign, but we have 1,000 acres of a crop that uses very low water. And so we do a little bit of everything, but the chili genetics is a real hardcore thing. That's what keeps us in business. Then the byproduct of producing dried chili, canned chili, what we do with the byproduct after we take the seed out, and we'll see that in the next building shortly, that's another source of our income. And it's grown so big that now it's a pretty big, sometimes we're processing next week product out of Mexico, and it has nothing to do with seed, it has everything to do with our contracts. The other thing I need to say clearly, Mark, is we're organic certified. And that's got to be a big deal. We're not 100%, but almost. And on our Mexican farm, we farm in Fronteras and Escada, 90 miles south of here, 95. Again, we're 100% organic certified. I personally believe the organic is very important. I had a precancerous situation and had a major surgery taken out a part of my esophagus, and it's really affected my life, and that was in 2013. I just can't be around chemicals at all, and what I learned is I don't want anybody to be around it, honestly. We've got to take this to a more regenerative type of agriculture worldwide, and it's happening little by little. And I'm not saying all chemicals are bad, I'm not, but I will say for our general well-being, we need to make sure we're doing the least amount of, especially the hardcore. I've found that these herbicides and fungicides hurt our soil. I found that I do better with disease control in chili without the herbicide. Never would have dreamed that. But I think we're in our 12th year of organic production, and it just gets better all the time. It's more expensive. We use a lot of labor. Holy cow. We put more in labor by twice an acre than a Midwest farmer would put in growing one corn crop. We'll have at least $2,000 an acre in labor here, sometimes more. So organic farming is not cheap. That's why it costs more in the store. But in the end, we're winning.